Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Superstars of Wrestling Review Series, July 24th, 1993 is our episode here. This particular installment, and not a lot going on here. There is a rematch between the tag team champions of Money Incorporated and the Steiner brothers. Jim Duggan gets people chanting USA in a match with Dwayne Gill to kick us off. Duggan seems to have a little bit of a resurgence. They put him in the, promoted role with the Slam Jam album in 1993, which took off in the UK. Weird things take off in the UK, I've learned. Anyway, and the Irish Whip hits the running clothesline, does Duggan. Duggan sends his opponent into the buckle, does the stupid old 10 punches in the corner spot where no one gets a mark on them. And, Duggan pretty well goes to town, hits a back elbow, among other things. Duggan is very happy to chant USA at the people and works over the arm of Dwayne Gill. Gill, of course, about 5 years, maybe 4, from the Gillberg start. Hangs him in the corner. Spinning slam by Duggan and hits the running clothesline to finish off Gill. Then we see the update on the Lex Express and Yokozuna. We do get the announcement that I believe it's the following week. We find out that Luger will in fact face Yokozuna at WrestleMania, but they're pushing the Lex Express where fans write in to Jack Tunney to get Luger that opportunity. Ludwig Borga is here. He is brand new. We see him against Tony DeMuro. Borga, a Finnish, as in from Finland, heel, who actually does have a few mixed martial arts fights before it's all over. He's also temporarily a member of Parliament in Finland. I think he ended up ending his own life before it was all said and done. But back suplex by Borga. Borga with some back elbows, deep elbow drops, and the like. He is definitely a foreign heel. They're getting ready for Lex Luger. Not sure how good that is because neither one was, superior in the ring. Borga misses in the corner. Big clothesline by the adversary, and Borga manages to get the victory off of a big flying clothesline. 1, 2, 3, face to face. 1, 2, 3, Kid. No pun intended on the 1, 2, 3 there. And Tatanka. Kid talks about, this shot with the WWF being the biggest thing in his life. Facing Razor Ramon, something he never imagined to happen. Tatanka talks about wanting to avenge the haircut from Bam Bam Bigelow, not being scared by Luna. And then we go to the Tag Team Championship rematch from last week. Of course, the trading of the belts seems to be pretty intense over the month of June/July of 1993. I don't know if it was just to get impressions or what that is, but needless to say, Steiners are your tag team champions here. We see Scott Steiner and IRS basically starting the contest, and some real basic stuff there. All 4 guys in. Scott pairs off with with DiBiase. Some Steiner lines on DiBiase by Rick, and then a shot from behind by IRS. Cuts him off pretty hard. DiBiase goes to town on Scott Steiner in one corner and IRS and Rick in the other corner. They basically brawl around. Tossed to the outside by DiBiase, slows things down. Money Incorporated, being former tag team champions, do pretty substantial at cutting the ring off on their adversaries. And we see Rick take the heat for several minutes here, whether it be abdominal stretches, chin locks, and the like. Basically, the whole idea to wear down the champions. Hot tag to Scott eventually does occur. He comes in, hits a few shots, hits a big back body drop on IRS, and manages to somewhat regain control for his team. Big power slam by him, and then DiBiase comes in. Scott turns around with a clothesline there. They go out brawling to the floor, posted by IRS, and then we kind of see the former champions using every pullout they can. However, Steiners, again, second time, get a victory as the tag team champions. The referee does manage to, I actually think, count both men out if I remember correctly. And no, just as the count out was about to happen, Scott Steiner gets suplexed back into the ring, and that is that. Again, these matches fall flat. There's no decisive winner. I understand building people up, but it just doesn't really work. Macho Man brings Slim Jims to the dance in a commercial. Then we go to a SummerSlam report where Chevy trucks are endorsed, so I guess there's a Chevy sponsorship somewhere there. Vehicle sponsorship is always a big deal to Vince. Anyway, SummerSlam is the 30th of August. We still don't know what a Rest in Peace match is going to look like. Okerlund guesses that The Undertaker might know or should know. Bret Hart says he's tired of Jerry Lawler making fun of his family, and he's going to handle that once and for all at SummerSlam. 1, 2, 3 Kid against Barry Horowitz. Actually a decent match in the sense that they're kind of both in the same size bracket, and so the Kid can do more of his stuff with Horowitz. They actually met in the Global Wrestling Federation a couple of years before this. Basic stuff, hammerlocks, and the like. Horowitz takes him down a little bit. And then we see a flip over by 1, 2, 3 Kid, hits the snap suplex a la Dynamite Kid, and he's really proving himself here. Cut off by Horowitz, hits the chin crusher among other things, goes right at him, jump leg back kick martial arts style. Kid says he's going to the top rope, much to the happiness of the fans. He manages to get a victory off of a top rope maneuver, which happens to be a big leg drop to the back of the neck of his opponent. We see the debut on television, at least on Superstars. Perhaps they've wrestled on other programs, of the Quebecers against Rich Myers and Tony Webb. Quebecers, of course, Jacques Rougeau and Pierre Ouellette. They eventually become your tag team champions within less than a year here, but here they're just debuting and trying each other out and all of that stuff. Basically a response to the absence of the Rougeau brothers. Jacques, a former Intercontinental Champion. Pierre looks pretty impressive here. They have not aligned with Johnny Polo, which is eventually where they go. They actually do the old Rougeau brother finish with the bombs away style maneuver, and Pierre comes in, hits a few high impact moves of his own, and includes a clothesline that Myers takes a flip bump for. The Quebecers continue with kicks to the midsection on both guys, and then we see a spinning Alabama slam into a Boston Crab and a leg drop to the back of the neck of Rich Myers. Myers takes the majority of the match. Quebecers are victorious. Face to face with Mr. Perfect and Shawn Michaels. Basically, Perfect says that, in fact, if he gets a hold of Shawn Michaels before SummerSlam, Michaels will not enter SummerSlam as the Intercontinental Champion, and there's no need to worry about it. Then we hype Luna Vachon and Sherry for next week in a blow-off to their feud. Basically, both ladies say they are going to obliterate each other, and we close on that note. In any event, we will be back with more right after this.